Christmas, it comes but once a year, and that's probably one too many times for this sweater to be seen. I'm going to put your eyes out with these reflective circles. Welcome to day 14 of my ugly Christmas sweater countdown to Christmas. And I think we've almost topped ourselves. I thought the penguin was the worst, but this one is pretty bad. And the reason that it is to me is, first of all, the gigantic like mirrors that will put your, blind you if you're trying to talk to somebody if they're wearing this. But I actually think this was meant to be a cute, fun Christmas sweater, and it went tragically wrong. So it has a kind of an interesting design on the back. You'll see it, and it's cute. I'm not saying it's not cute. There's cuteness here. I think the only thing is it's a bit, I don't know, but I think it's a tragedy because I think it was trying to be beautiful and it ended up being an ugly Christmas sweater. And it's kind of laughable now, but I like it. Anyway, so day 14 has arrived, and today's hot chocolate we've moved on to our Land O'Lakes hot chocolate. It is strawberries and cream white chocolate cocoa mix, which to me is like, white chocolate. How is that even chocolate? That isn't, don't say that's chocolate. I am a true chocolate fan. I actually went to the Chocolate Lovers Convention in Los Angeles one year, and they had to drag me out of there. And my mug of the day is my very happy, I think it's a German mug. My ring light is just causing havoc, but look at that cute boot. It's kind of like it might be Santa's boot, except you think of his boot as black. So let's try this. Not chocolate, trying to be chocolate, white strawberry, not hot chocolate. It's not bad. If you were to mix it with some actual hot chocolate, it would probably be really good. It's not bad. It's not terrible, but the mug just makes it so much fun. The mug makes it so much fun that I don't mind drinking what appears to be white water. Anyway, all right. So our Christmas trivia question for today, we don't have anything for Elfinor. Elfinor is just going to be an observant party today. Look at that. My mom said she thinks Elfinor looks a little creepy. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue with her at all anyway. Okay, so our Christmas trivia question today. What Frankenstein actor provided the voice of the Grinch in How the Grinch Stole Christmas? And we'll answer that at the end. Put your guesses in the comments down below. And during the next several videos, I'm going to pick several winners that will get boxes stuffed full of prizes sent directly to their door. And it's all brand new items, and it's all for fun. But that's how you enter, is if you put a comment down below. That's how I choose my winners. So I know it's hard to take your mind off of the fabulousness of this, but we're going to move on to the rest of my TEMU haul that I wanted to show you. If I don't put your eyes out first. If it's not the strobe lights from the tree that's behind me, it's this. All right, so I'm going to move on to things that I think are good, like practical gifts, and one just really fun gift to give to somebody. And maybe that means that you give it to yourself. Boy, I have to be really careful. I have to position myself. I have to be really careful. All right, this item is from TEMU, of course. These are all from TEMU. It's $1.35, and I don't know if you can see it, the package, but you can tell I have not opened it and probably have a hard time opening it right now. All right, these are beautiful silver tone earrings, and what I liked about them was their simplicity. I don't know if you can see them. You just feed them through your ears, and then they're just a simple swirl, and they would look like that. And I just thought they looked really pretty, such a simple little look. So I think that's something you could definitely put in a stocking stuffer or have as a present. All right, next I'm going to show you something I liked a lot. It was 96 cents. You can't see it in there, but it's another pair of earrings. And these were another, I thought, very simple but fun design for New Year's Eve or even Christmas Day because of the way they sparkle without having glitter on them. I love glitter. Don't get me wrong. I love I love sequins and glitter. Don't get me wrong, but I just think these are really pretty on their own. And it's earrings. And they weren't even $1. So I'll show up close picture of them in the corner. But I love how they glitter a little bit and shimmer, even though they're not, there's no, there's no crystals, there aren't any rhinestones. And it's just on its own, it's pretty. So I really liked those. And next, for somebody like that is a male type character, or even a very tough female, wouldn't be for me, I'll tell you that right now. I got this, which is, I might keep it in my car. I might keep it in my car. When I was in Utah and I was at Zion National Park, I thought this would go in handy. The place is jam-packed with tourists having a wonderful time. You're not, if you get lost there, it's because you went radically off the trail, because it's really well marked. But if you happen to do that, I got this, and maybe I'll keep it for myself. $1.35. It came out of its pack while it was being shipped. And it's like a bracelet that has all these different things you can use to save your life. Like you have the cord, and then you have the compass, and over here you have a whistle. I don't want to blow. Well, I'll blow. Oh, here we go. If you needed help, there's a whistle. I think that's pretty clever. And then if you undo it, you can take this piece out. Well, you can if you're not completely lost. And that's a little, like a knife, I guess a saw, so you can cut things. Like, for instance, this rope. And then right in the center there is a striking bar. I guess you take this piece and strike it on that piece, and you can start a fire, I guess. I think there's more that it does, but that's all I could remember. And then, of course, you just wear it as a bracelet. And it's actually, I like it as a bracelet. Maybe I'll just finish the whole thing wearing this. For that price, for $1.35, you're getting some, gosh, if you find something out there and you need to just like tie your trunk down or hold something down, you just cut this off and use all this rope here. I think it's wonderful. Okay, $1.34. Boy, could I have used this a few days ago when I had on that horrible gigantic snowman Christmas sweater that was probably extra, extra large. And I looked as if I was expecting a baby. And I have had 3 babies, but that was the youngest is going to be 24. So it didn't feel good. These are like shirt cinchers. So what you do is, I don't think I'll be able to demonstrate, but you take these. I thought it was 2. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 1. Okay, it's just 1. It's a shirt cincher. And what you do is you put it on the inside of your shirt and press, it's inside. Press the fabric in and pull it through a little, and it'll cinch the waist. Like you could cinch the back. And mostly these would be something you'd use on not a thick sweater fabric. This would be on cotton. I have a couple of dresses that I would wear more often if I really need to take them to a tailor. They're just too broad in the waistband, but I thought maybe I could cinch them in on both sides, and it would be, a win-win for 35 cents. So I got that. That's not really something you give away for Christmas, but it could be a funny prize that you give away during trivia. This one I really liked. It was 79 cents. And I love bracelets, and I found myself not wearing a lot of my bracelets, and because they were too hard for me to put on. I would try to put them on my left or right hand, and I couldn't hook them. I realized that's probably a sign of my age. I don't know, but I was having a really hard time making that work without the bracelet falling off. So I finally relented and spent 75 cents on one of these. So what you do is you clasp the bracelet end in one, on one end, and then you hold it and bring it around, and you hold it here and you clip it on. I know they've been around forever, but I just thought I will wear some of my bracelets more if I don't have such a hard time putting them on. I found myself wearing almost all stretch bracelets or anything I could just shove on. And I have some beautiful bracelets that need to be clasped and put together that were given to me from sponsors, and they're gorgeous, and I want to wear them. So I think you could give that to somebody who has a lot of jewelry and has that problem. I don't know. I think it could be a Christmas gift for fun. All right. My last item. Well, actually, it's not my last item. This is something that is not a Christmas gift, but I wanted to get it and I wanted to show it. $2.99 for this. And I obviously am gray haired. I have dark hair in the back, gray hair in the front, and some color coming out. My eyebrows are also turning gray. And frankly, I really don't want half gray, half, dark eyebrows. At this point, I just want them to be a little dark. So I dye them quite often. And then you don't really have to fill them in. But it's kind of expensive to dye them. A kit is like $12 to $15 on Amazon. And this was, what is it? What did I say it was? $2.99, and it's a tint kit. And it looks to be about the same thing. I'll let you know, but it gives you all the things that you would normally get, and they're the fastest things on earth. You like paint on, I don't know if this exact one does. You paint on a color, you let it sit there, you wipe it off, and then you paint a developer on, let it sit there. And I'm talking minutes, like a minute, 2 minutes, wipe that off, and you have dyed your eyebrows. It's the simplest thing. So I just thought this would be maybe a good alternative for me. And perhaps I could even save the color. I don't know. Yeah, you might be able to, because it doesn't come in little packets. It comes in actual tubes like that. So it also is supposed to be good for tinting your eyelashes. So I'm all for it. Anything that'll save me time doing things that way, any beauty thing, I will do. I don't really want to spend time. Dogs barking, me blinding the people watching my video. It's all happening. All right, my last thing, this will be hard to give away. I don't know who I'd give it to either. So maybe I'll keep it. But I couldn't resist. It was $11.18. Ladies, this was $11.18. And I'm going to tell you, when I saw it, I'm like, buy. Okay. How many of us have spent way more than $11.18 on a lipstick? Well, what about a giant lipstick? Is that not adorable? Look, it's a purse. I mean, I just love it. All right, I'm not saying that you could put a ton in here, but it's a giant lipstick. And I actually like that color. I think that color looks like it would be pretty interesting. Let's open. It's got this long chain. If you wanted to just carry it as a clutch, you could, but you would have these little things would be showing on the side. Maybe that wouldn't matter. But these do come off. When I got it, this chain was inside the lipstick. Wait, I have to spruce up my lip. This to me is just so much fun. I need to put it next to the mini brands lipstick that was like that big. I can put it in here. Okay. And inside, what I love about that is I tested it, and yes, I could fit my cell phone in there. Now, it has to go at an angle, and you wouldn't fit a lot more in there. Most people hold their cell phones in one hand and they have their purse in another, but I'm trying to think, where can I wear this beautiful lipstick purse? I'm not sure. And do I need a reason? Maybe I can just go to the park and sit there and go, yeah, it's just me. I'm just having some time. I'm just having some time alone with my lipstick. I just needed time alone, because it makes me feel happy. This is a happy thing. I thought that was cute. And what would be really fun is if you had somebody that was just loved this kind of thing, and you fill it with all kinds of wonderful makeup brushes and lipsticks and hair barrettes and stuff, and that could be their stocking. Like everybody else gets a stocking, but the one that is the beauty one gets this hanging by the fireplace. Wouldn't that be fun? I just think it would. I'm going to try to find more like this because I was so happy. Maybe it made me happy. All right. That's it for those that unboxing, and that's it for TEMU. Tomorrow I'm starting in on a couple of other things, which, by the time we're done, I'll have so many things I won't know what to do with them. So I'll have to maybe give them away, right? So in doing so, I might give them away with the comment section. So if you answered this question, what Frankenstein actor provided the voice of the Grinch in How the Grinch Stole Christmas? If your answer was Boris Karloff, you were right. I don't think he did the singing. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch, right? I don't think he sang that. Anyway, I'm thrilled with this. I'm probably going to have to keep it. It came, I believe it comes in a pink lipstick, but I can't not get the red. All right, so tomorrow I hope I won't be so flashy. I'm flashing my eye. Maybe I should use that as a thumbnail. You know, creator flashes her eye, just not the way you think. I hope you have a wonderful day until I see you again. And as always, keep your eyes open for treasure. Bye.